So what does victim identification actually look like? Well, let me give you an example of one specific case by a partner and close friend of ours that you've had the chance, if you've been watching over the last few months, that has come and shared some of his knowledge and his heart with us. His name is Jim Cole, and this is one of his cases. The Sunflower case began when international law enforcement officials shared with Homeland Security investigations that they found material and posts on a chat board showing that a 16-year-old was planning to rape his 11-year-old sister. On the pedophile board, he was posting pictures of his sister and asking how he could rape her and get away with it. One image he posted held a clue that helped investigators solve the case.
In one of the non-abuse images that was taken inside a moving vehicle of the victim in the back seat, through the window you could see this blurry road sign, like state highway sign, but you couldn't quite read. So we did a lot of work on this to figure out that it was the shape of a sunflower, and that's Kansas. So now we've narrowed down to the state of Kansas. So we're trying to figure, so now I'm getting the HSI folks in Kansas, tell them, hey, look, we have a victim and all evidence points to Kansas right now, but we don't know where in Kansas. Then we tore apart that vehicle. We actually went to the General Motors Technology and Innovation Center, actually met with the person who designed the interior of that vehicle, and they were able to give us make, model, trim level, and year range. So then we started pulling registrations throughout Kansas for that vehicle. It turned out to be a lot of people, unfortunately, had this vehicle. So myself with a team went to Kansas, we got on the ground, and we printed as good a resolution pictures of the road sign, and the road sign had a round hay bale at the base of the sign. There was a hedgerow that ran kind of out from it, and there was some trees that were kind of curving over it. And so it's pretty distinctive. And now, mind you, the picture was taken in full foliage. So it was green, it was, so summer, spring, and we're there in December. So it's gonna look a little different, but it's there. So what we did is we figured out that the sign started with a 2, the number, and it ran east and west. And that's the best we could do. So we split up into numerous teams throughout the state, drove every highway in the state of Kansas with that picture, looking for that road sign, every highway that started with a 2 and ran east and west. And it took us a day and a half. So the morning of the second day, and this again, just pure happenstance, I'm with an agent from Kansas who's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. I've got the picture, and we're driving, and every time we come to a road sign, kind of look, nope, that's not it, that's not it. And we had done this for a full day the day prior. It's 10:48 a.m. on the next day, and we're driving on Highway 20, and we actually get to where it teed into another highway, and there it is. This is it. And I was so excited. And then that led us to the local police agency, and we had some pictures of our victim in an outdoor pool. They immediately yeah, that's a pool in the next county over. Go to the next county over, get with that law enforcement agency, start showing them some of the other pictures, and they're like, yeah, we know that family. That father was arrested for methamphetamine. Well, it wasn't the father who was the abuser, it was actually an older brother. He posted in a darknet forum, I want to rape my sister. So he said, hi, I'm such years old and I want to rape my sister. How do I get away with it? Was the question. And the offenders were giving him all kinds of really horrific stuff. And so we were really urgently trying to get to her, and we were able to intervene before he gotten to, a full-on rape.